So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Evans. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
2nd and 7.
Here's Mayfield. Over the middle, complete. That's Shepard. So it's halftime here on sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. In the first half, we saw some strong play from Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes. He threw 2 touchdown passes, ran for another, as his guys have the lead at halftime.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Definitely.
Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Motion man right is Rice. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass.
And quickly, they get to the line.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, it's Pacheco.
And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
Motion man right is Rice. And he'll get it here on the touch pass.
But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. Now the gadget play here on 4th down winds up backfiring. And that will force a turnover on downs. Mayfield on 1st down.
Now there's a short one taken in by Otten.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
From the 35, here's 2nd and a couple.
Now whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved.
And that flag accepted.
Now after the false start, here's 2nd and 7.
Baker going to give it to Irving.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Mayfield now.
That is caught.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. Straight ahead, it's Irving. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime Minks had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Now a second down throw for Mayfield. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first. Throwing, Mayfield. This one taken in by... Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And just as they thought they might be able to take that across and get the lead, a big red zone turnover.
I know that I am defense-centric, and I want to give them a whole lot of credit, but I just can't believe after that drive, in that position, ball security paramount, they turned the ball over. Terrible.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. A handoff now for Pacheco. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd and 4. Here's Mahomes to throw. On the move to his left. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now a run with Pacheco. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. So that's the end of 3 here in Super Bowl 59 from Caesars Superdome. The 4th and final quarter coming right up. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Mahomes now to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. On play action, it's Mahomes. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Steps away to his left. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are right back in this football game. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And we're at the time in the Super Bowl where, look, they need points. They need them badly. Trailing here in the 4th quarter as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Opting to run again here with White. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. Now, the 2 points, that's not totally critical at this point. Still a 1-score game, but they do have to give away the football with no guarantees they're going to get it back.
Yeah, or at least if they get it back, will they have any time to do anything with it? So they've got to send their defense out there and say, guys, we got to have it right now. Save some time for us.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A 1-score game. Fourth quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock. Slot man moves right. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. In motion right is Brown. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now it's Mahomes again. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Over the middle here to Brown. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep.
And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away.
Back to throw. Mahomes out to his left.
That is intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Bucs are going to get the football back at their own 17.
A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Mayfield.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Now Mayfield.
He completes it to Evans. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Down the sideline he goes. Chris Godwin.
And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go.
Mayfield.
And that's caught at the 2. And he is not going to get in. They stop him short. And that defensive play may have just clinched him a Super Bowl title. And the failure to convert and tie the game, now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And he will have a Chiefs first down. And that's the one that should seal the victory.
A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
Time for this one final knee to put a bow on this title bout. And the Kansas City Chiefs are the Super Bowl champions. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.